Alright, and we are back with our Ultra Moon Randomizer Nuzlocke. So ignore the me on screen, because that is not the me talking. So the me back a month ago was recording, and I didn't realize that my microphone wasn't being picked up by OBS until 2 days ago. So yeah. So this is me in March versus that's me in February. So let's do a team recap first. So we have Tarantula the Motham, Spinaroonie the Ludicolo, Donkey Kick the Mudbray, Bear Hug the Machamp, Surprise Roll Up the Quilava, and our starter, Scissor Kick the Scizor. So let's get going. So we just got the Drowsy from Professor Oak, but I couldn't remember if I had already gotten it, so I talked to him anyway. But yeah, so we had gotten our Pokemon from him, which was a Drowsy, which we're probably not going to use because it's a Drowsy. So we now go back into Heya City. We go back to the Pokemon Center. And here I'm just checking to see what the Pokemon was, because I couldn't remember. But then I remembered it was that Drowsy, which we named Guillotine. So then we'll be leaving and heading towards Route 4. Still can't believe I recorded an entire 40-minute episode and didn't have any of my audio. It's just the game audio. So I'm an idiot. But anyway, at this point in time, so yeah, so we go to Route 4. I try to go around her, but I can't. So we go back. And we are heading into Paniola Ranch. Or Paniola Town. Because we've already had our battle with How. So we're heading back through now and going to the ranch. Now we get to meet the Trial Captain Mallow at the Miltank / Tauros Ranch. So now we can use the Stoutland ride. To search for items. Which I do because I know there's some items around here. Searching. To the right. Yep, there we go. Nope. Back. Turn around. Nope, turn around more. Yep, there we go. It's a lemonade. And now we search for more. Should be one down by the water. there. Right there, yep. And it's money. And I just saw a totem sticker that I totally missed. So I will go in a future episode and grab that. It's not going to be for a couple episodes because I've already recorded a couple episodes ahead of this one. So it won't be in the next few, but we'll see. But at least I know it's there. So the next time that I play, I will go grab that. So now we are fighting Gent Joey and his Swirlix. So just testing how much it'll do, I go for Poison Fang, which brings it into the red and poisons it. As he just goes for Tearful Look, which will lower our attack and special attack by 1 stage each. And then we kill it. So moving on. We run into our encounter, which is a Duskull. So we see it has Needle Arm. So we hit it with Poison Fang because it's resisted. So we hurt ourselves in confusion. It tries to hit us with another Sweet Kiss, and we hit ourselves in confusion again. Then we get hit by a 4 times resisted Needle Arm. So I heal it up. Duskull again goes for a Needle Arm, which again does 1 damage. I've done more damage to myself in confusion. Break through confusion and hit another Poison Fang. It tries to Sweet Kiss me, but I'm still confused. I hit it with Poison Fang again. I still don't poison it, which is good. Venoshocks us, which does not much damage. It tries calling for help. And ironically, I just matched up with my own voice, my own lip movement, and its help doesn't come, so we just yeet another ball at it. 2, 3, and click. So Duskull is ours. So we will nickname it 3D after the Dudley Death Drop, the finisher of the Dudley Boys, and right now the Usos. I figured I'd call it that because it works, because there's the 3 members of its evolutionary line: Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusk Noir, the 3 Ds. So I figured, hey, it kind of works. It's stupid, but it works anyway. So we continue on. I see the totem sticker that's up there, because I knew there was one around here somewhere. So we go back down. And we talk to the people at the nursery. Could have sworn that we got a EV egg, but I'm pretty sure that was in the original Sun and Moon. But from her, we get Noble Roar. She wants to know if we want to know our Pokemon's hidden power, but I'm like, I'm probably never going to find that as a randomized TM, so I'm not even going to bother. So we go back, we run down. I could battle that trainer, but I choose not to. There's an item down here. And it's a pink nectar. So unless we have an Oricorio, it's useless. So I switched Tarantula for Donkey Kick so I can level it up a little bit. So we fight the old man. And he has a Gloom. Send out our donkey. So obviously our donkey's weak to this, but we also have Fire Blast, which is really good damage. It lowers our special attack with Confide, but that's fine because we can just kill it with an Egg Bomb if it hits, which it does. So the scary plant thing is gone. Bear Hug grows to level 18. Ding. Surprise roll up goes to 21. Ding. Pick up a revive, which is money. And we run into our next encounter, which is a Shiinotic. So, we send out Scissor Kick. Shiinotic goes for a high jump kick, which because of its terrible attack does literally 8 damage. So I don't want to go for Shadow Force because of the level difference. So I go into Bear Hug instead. So it hits us with something. We go for a resisted wild charge. take a little bit of recoil. It hits us with that attack again. Tries calling for help, but it doesn't appear. So I go for a U-turn, which is neutral. Bring it down into the low yellow. Then send out Tarantula. It goes for a Thunder Shock into my flying type. Luckily it doesn't do much because it's Thunder Shock and it's weak. So then I yeet a Pokeball. 1, 2, and 3. Click. We have the Shiinotic. Yay, I guess. So I'm trying to come up with Shiinotic's nickname. So I'm still thinking. So I go for Lowdown, which is the finishing move of D-Low Brown. Because I literally couldn't think of anything, so I went with that. So I check its summary. We already know a couple of its moves. So it was Facade that had gone. So yeah, so it went for has High Jump Kick, Thunder Shock, Facade, and something else. And it's holding a Castelia Cone, which I put in the bag and then send it to the box. So we move on. Can't go that way, can't go that way. Somehow dodge her, can't dodge them. So it's a double battle. So one has a Violus, the other has a Grumpig. So we send out Donkey Kick and Spinaroonie. Spinaroonie's Primordial Sea activates, kicking up a massive rainstorm. So I go for Foul Play into the Grumpig and a boosted Liquidation into the Grumpig. Liquidation does massive damage, and then hits me with something, and then it dies to a Foul Play. As Violus goes for Calm Mind. Luckily, Violus is more physical, whereas Hydreigon is more special. So I wasn't too worried about this Violus Calm Minding. So I go for Egg Bomb into it, and I go for a Chatter. Chatter does okay damage, decent damage, and then we get the Egg Bomb off, which does okay damage. Breaks through Confusion and hits a Volt Tackle, which crits. So now I can just kill it. So we will Chatter and knock it out. Moving on. Ding. Bear Hug wants to learn Stone Edge. Which I get rid of Wild Charge for. And we beat the kids. So moving on towards Brooklet Hill and Lana's trial. And now we get to deal with Gladion. Or, as he's known in this randomizer, Elite Trainer Joe, who has a Grumpig. So he gets up a grassy terrain as I go for a foul play. We bring him down into yellow. He gains some health back. We go for another foul play. He goes for a Razor Shell, which doesn't do too much damage. And foul play crits and knocks it out. So we gain some health back from the terrain. He then sends out a Rhyperior. So yeah, we're not staying in for that one. So I go into Scissor Kick, who then tanks a 4x resisted Leaf Blade. Gain some health back. I go for a Lucky Chant just to be safe. And he has Fire Punch. So that was almost bad. So I immediately swap out because I'm not trying to deal with that. So I go into Surprise Roll Up to take another Fire Punch. As we almost lost our starter. So I then go for Chatter to confuse it. Takes very little damage, but does get confused. And then hurts itself in confusion, which is almost the same amount of damage. So I then go for... He goes for an Aqua Jet, because of course he would have Aqua Jet. I go for a Resistant Flamethrower, which does pretty good damage and burns him. So his attacks are going to be doing absolutely nothing to me now. So I know I can go for another Flamethrower, which brings him down into the red. And he will die to burn, as he just gets off a Leer. Bye-bye. There's a bunch of dings. Then he sends out a Monferno. So I can just go for a Chatter. As Monferno goes for a Geomancy. Then gets taken down into yellow by our Chatter and confused. Itself in confusion and then dies to another Chatter. So that's good. Bear Hug gains a level, Scissor Kick gains a level, and we beat Gladion. Or Cool Trainer Joe. Or Elite Trainer Joe, whatever it was. I'm so annoyed I'm gonna put my head in my hand and turn to the side. Cause I'm cool. And here come the annoyances. AKA Team Skull Grunts A and B. Not that it matters, because they're all called Grunt anyway. So How gives us more revives, which again we're going to sell because we can't use them. We run into a Sandy Gast. Which I can't catch, so I just run away. Pick up an oval stone, which is probably going to be useless. Unless I somehow randomly find a halfpenny. So we get an old amber, which is another encounter. A citrus berry. And a pearl string, which is money. So I circle around so I don't have to fight him. Wait till he turns. And I run by him. So then it's time to go into here, heal, and check out the shop. So in the shop, he has a flame orb, a root fossil, pearl string, which we are not going to buy, paralyze heal, HP up, luminous moss, flame plate. We will buy an I forgot what else was in there, but that's fine. So I'm checking to see if we have a root fossil, which we don't, because we just have the helix and the old amber. So go back in, talk to him, and buy a root fossil for 7,000. So I'm like, wait, why don't I sell stuff? So we sell some stuff. We sell the 2 pearl strings for 30,000. So we're good. And we move on. It's time to head into Brooklet Hill. Pick up a twisted spoon, which right now is useless. We talk to Lana. So we get access to Lapras through the ride pager. So I put up a repel. So I don't have to deal with wild Pokemon because I can't catch anything until after the trial is over. So I don't want to really see what's here until I have to catch something. So we can choose between one of two spots to go, to maybe to fight a Pokemon. Which goes for Gust, which does barely anything. We go for Foul Play, which doesn't do that much. So I go into Scissor Kick. It goes for Steel Wing, which does literally like nothing. So it then goes for Mud Slap, which is, again, next to nothing. Lowers our accuracy. We hit it with a Fire Lash. Bring it down to the red. Unnecessarily drop its defense. It goes for a Fiery Dance, which, why wouldn't it have a fire move? But because it doesn't have great special attack, it doesn't do much. We miss another Fire Lash. But because it has Fiery Dance, I don't want to risk it. So I go out into Surprise Roll Up. It then takes a Twister. So it wasn't Gust, it was Twister. So we kill it. And now we get to move on to the second area. So I pick up the Stardust, which is money. The only game I have seen Stardust be able to be used for something is Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you can use it alongside shards to make star pieces. Bloop. Hop back on Lapras, go over here. Run into an actual Wishy-Washy. Like, I'm kind of surprised. What are the odds of that actually happening in a randomizer? Running into an actual Pokemon that you would normally find in one of these puddles. So that thing dies immediately because it's weak. So that wasn't the right one. So then we go over here as our Repel runs out and we activate another one. And we find a Loudred. So I switch out to Spinaroonie. And it immediately kills itself with Memento. So that was an easy battle. Thanks, Loudred. Bye now. Spinaroonie grows to level 20. Donkey Kick grows to level 22. And we get to move on to the last area. Which is where we will face the Totem Pokemon. So I was hoping it wasn't going to be a hard battle. So So I decided to switch Bear Hug to the front of the party to use it for a little bit. I should not have done that. Repel wears off, so I just activate another one. And it's totally going to be an Arachnid. 1,000,000%. And it is a Lowland Sandshrew. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. It's 4 times weak to fighting. Bear Hug has a stab fighting move. This is going to be a simple 1-turn immediate knockout. So I go for superpower, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be simple. This stupid thing has sturdy. And it immediately goes for a Thunder Wave. It calls for help. And calls out Heat Rotom. So I'm thinking I'll go for U-turn. Nope, because Rotom is faster than me. And it goes for Flash Cannon. And then Sandshrew goes for Destiny Bond. This stupid thing has Sturdy and Destiny Bond. Like, what are the odds that would happen? So I kill Sandshrew, but Bear Hug goes down. So yep, like the title says, we are back with a death. The immediate first episode back, and it's a death. So, awesome. So I send out Spinaroonie, who activates Primordial Sea, which even though it was raining, it now summons an even stronger rainstorm. And in a rage, I destroy this Rotom with Liquidation. So yeah, that's Bear Hug dead in like his first official main battle. So yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. Not at all. Because that stupid Sandshrew has Sturdy and Destiny Bond, so that was annoying. So yeah, we get the Waterium Z. Yippee. So Lana shows us what to do when using the Waterium Z. As I take Bear Hug off the layout. So I say yes, show me back to the Pokemon Center, forgetting that I have an encounter. So I figure, I'll just end the episode here. So I will see you guys in the next episode. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I actually got my encounter in the next episode, but we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Goodbye.